All right, and moving on, NASA's Artemis II crew capsule carrying 4 astronauts has successfully splashed down in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of San Diego, completing the most risky step of their historic 10-day journey around the moon. While the crew members, Christina Cook, Victor Glover, Jeremy Hansen and Reed Wiseman, were met by recovery teams and flown to a U.S. military ship for medical evaluations. The voyage broke a record. The 4 astronauts became the first humans to travel furthest away from the Earth from liftoff to splashdown. The trip clocked in at 9 days, 1 hour, 31 minutes and 35 seconds. Though NASA rounds up and calls it a 10-day mission. Shortly before re-entering Earth's atmosphere, the Orion crew module separated from its service module at around 7:34 p.m. Eastern Time. Minutes after, the Orion capsule performed the crew module race burn, adjusting the spacecraft's orientation to align its heat shield for re-entry. As the spacecraft inched closer to Earth at 400,000 feet above the planet's surface, it began traveling 35 times the speed of sound, and this is also when spacecraft first encountered Earth's upper atmosphere. Simultaneously, the capsule began its guided descent. A planned but nerve-wracking communication blackout began. The Artemis crew was unable to contact mission control during this phase for 6 minutes. At 8 p.m. Eastern Time, NASA re-established communications contact with astronauts aboard the Orion spacecraft. Mission Commander Reed Wiseman spoke to the mission control at Houston, confirming the integrity of Orion capsule and safety of all crew. At 23,400 feet, the drogue parachutes on Orion deployed to slow and stabilize the spacecraft, as the velocity dropped to 479 feet per second. At 5,400 feet, Orion's drogue parachutes were cut and the 3 main parachutes deployed, further reducing the velocity to less than 200 feet per second and guiding Orion on its final descent and splashdown. At 8:07 a.m., the Orion capsule carrying 4 astronauts made successful splashdown in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of San Diego, while specialized teams of U.S. Navy surrounded the capsule. The Artemis II mission, which began with a dramatic launch from Florida on April 1st, is studded with firsts, records, and extraordinary moments. Astronaut Victor Glover is the first person of color to fly around the moon, while Christina Cook is the first woman, and Canadian Jeremy Hansen is the first non-American. The 4 astronauts took thousands of photographs, amassing a stunning portfolio of captivating images during their moon flyby. They witnessed solar eclipse along with extraordinary meteorite strike on the lunar surface, which left NASA scientists awestruck.
So super cool.